This skill is designed to evaluate your ability to control hemorrhage. This is a scenario-based evaluation. As you progress through the scenario, you'll be given various signs and symptoms appropriate for the simulated patient's condition. You'll be required to manage the simulated patient based on these signs and symptoms. You may use any supplies and equipment available in this room. You have 10 minutes to complete this skill. Do you have any questions?
No.
Your scenario, you respond to a stabbing and find a 25-year-old male patient. Upon examination, you find a 2-inch stab wound to the inside of their left forearm. Bright red blood is spurting from the wound. The scene is safe and the patient is responsive and alert. His airway is open and he is breathing adequately. You may begin.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my appropriate PPE. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to take my gauze. We're going to hold some direct pressure over that wound. Does this control the bleeding?
Your wound continues to bleed.
Okay, since this appears to be an arterial bleed, we're going to go ahead and grab our tourniquet. If you could go ahead and hold that gauze in place for me. So with our tourniquet, we're going to place it 2 to 4 inches above the wound. So it's going to be about right there on his upper forearm. Okay, we're going to cover this up and I'm going to note the time I placed the tourniquet on. Does that control the bleeding?
Your bleeding is now controlled. Your patient is now showing signs of shock.
Okay, so in order to treat for shock, I'm going to go ahead and lay my patient supine. I'm going to cover him to keep him warm. We're going to administer high flow oxygen and prepare for rapid transport.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.